Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great today. Okay, so I have so much to say, but I won't say it all. And it looks like I'm gonna speak a little bit of Igbo in this video. So, Obone Boni Igbo, and you're listening to me now. I don't give game on tea. Na funa ihe me nwanne nwoke Nnamdi Kanu bụ ihe akwadokwala akwado a long time ago. It's a plan. I don't really know a lot of people who were not expecting this to happen. I personally was expecting it to happen. But always something in the caveat to this. Naturally speaking, they have psychologically prepared us enough for it. But no matter how much anyone prepares you for something like this, barefaced, glaring injustice, given that we are in a country where terrorists who kill, and they don't just kill, they do sacrificial killing. They kill in the most horrific manner known to mankind. They just get taken to a place where they call rehabilitation center, where they basically just take care of them, give them VIP treatments, and then the next minute they call them repentant terrorists and are integrated into the Nigerian system. In a country that does this, a country that tolerates hardened terrorists, globally proscribed, having peace talks with government authorities, having press conferences, terrorists that disembowel pregnant women, take their children, the babies out of their wombs, and then kill the babies, are pardoned without even a chastisement, nothing, just pardoned, integrated, all VIP. In a country that is like that, one would expect that it is absolutely impossible to sentence a man like Nnamdi Kanu for what he said in a broadcast, but we are living in a theater of the absurd. Nigeria is a quintessence of absurdities. But that's not even where I am going. Nene Benaga. Kenuti. Unayo na fora since come with Donald Trump who made Jaluta Nigeria for all their wickedness and crimes. Chupuna wenya ike owe designated Nigeria that ever since then, when he went there, Izibui watching there, all of them have been fighting, looking for how to say that it is the problem of Igbo people. Non Igbo melo Trump Juelo ta Nigeria. It was Juelo ta Nigeria now. The same BBC that coined the propaganda terminology of Igbo Q was the first to fire the first shot by claiming that it was IPOB affiliated organizations that carried out the campaign to Donald Trump. Kewe man against those guys no kafa we bidaga bubendi bai. Nka make the kwa make on a chi walk on your ebutekwa another one. Nka make kwa gonna be trend on mukwa ebutekwa another one again now. That knows some Biafra we put some stupid document has now with them from 2021. Meanwhile, Trump had already designated Nigeria in 2020 before. natural death. So basically, if you look at it, if you have no need behavior everywhere, now try to have a rope on the book in Kebidaga before Donald Trump land in Nigeria. He had the plan. Had Chohoka Ndi normal, the okay, the same. Before Trump land there, because now Malugo with Trump got land in Nigeria within them, and all got fear of family carry out their plans against Ndibo. That is why Melon Namdi Kano Juebia to me not as a surprise but as a setup or distraction or setup. Actually, can the buy react here? Can the buy be to declare Basita to Munkan and Niboka when we keep losing the Befa uniform? Which a basin will go serious threat in that place. Then we serious and we can declare state of emergency and buy. We pull their uniform repentant in one way. We unleash it on our people. We repentant terrorists as in Abayana police a big each and Andini now hating as in Amino. The mic one to you. Since the Civil War of 1967 and 1970, Ayadibe were anywhere close to freedom as we are today. Not for once. Chineke na Nagasago Belanyu. Not to hear your brother now working. Because I'm in a place where I should know Chineke Saga Yemele. I have never come across an Igbo person. Maybe there are 1 or 2 exceptions, but it's hard. I've not come across an Igbo person that deep down in their soul does not wish and pray for Chineke na Tuzana our Bereki Nyani freedom Kaimalo. Only Bobuni for Muralania, Buddhist pain and this burden now bali everywhere. Mwana wasiki as your own brother no ni si miri maybe hesi that na Chineke na zage belawa, not that no na cheese or zage already. Ndia we na chozike provoke why can you make something or by me tupu nyemaka na chibia elu ayaka obuna hebuto segundi by set up. So I join me with a video. Case I see a video to as many people as possible. One the buying in and I'm saying, oh no, but there ain't no true. At the US Congress hearing on the designation of Nigeria, hearing now take place right now. A congressman, black man, literally was speaking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the hearing of the whole world media not there. The guy when they disgrace Nigeria with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu even mentioned that the guy had to defend himself with sickness and everything, yet terrorists are walking around free, holding press conferences. Nigeria is dancing naked, completely naked in front of the whole world, and only Nigeria seems not to know that it is naked. Happen to Nigeria, okay? Happen to Nigeria. Una dabakwanana trap in the Nigeria. Dono muna kananti, jidono muna aka. Una wakwana anwa. Overreact to heneme 19 woke because decision on our brother. Mpotia Adiko decided, I will not speak more than that. Una wana we baye na trap mpakara ndi ukwensua. Because I daba na trap fa more deaths for us. Don't worry yourself about Mazi. Lotana Mbwagia today, 19 woke ya puta. And it will happen soon.
Badang Bam, another wonderful update. And please, if you are an Igbo man, you listen to this our brother Okechukwu, and I reasoned with him. I reasoned what he said, and I found out it is really a trap. It is really a trap. And I said it very clear before now that America is waiting to hear the outcome of yesterday, and also the hearing that is going on in Washington DC starting from yesterday. But the most dangerous part of it is that let us be calm. Let us be calm. This judgment that have been given yesterday, that judgment have been written long time ago, many years ago, and they just keep it, looking for who is going to pronounce that judgment. Believe it or leave it. Whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call for defense to defend his case or not, that judgment have been written even before Buhari left office. Let me ask a question. Owazirike was also arrested because of this same agitation, right? Why didn't they sentence Owazirike not even for 1 year in prison? Because Owazirike is not a threat. Owazirike have nothing. The only thing Owazirike have is just let us go and protest. Let us go and protest. Do meeting, IPOB, Masob. Nnamdi Kanu came and opened the eyes and ears of everybody who cares to understand the game. The Fulanis and also their sponsors from UAE, from Turkey, and also from Saudi are playing in Nigeria. If you go to these countries, they are the head of Muslims. Yes, our Nigerian Muslims are going there to receive whatever they call it, either to become Alhaji or Alhaja. But there's no any fracas there. They are one of the most peaceful nations. But go and look other countries they initiated into their Muslim or their occultic hood called Muslim or Islam. There is fracas everywhere. All those countries is where they are going to be sponsoring them to be having terrorists. Why their own country will be very calm? Why? Because they want to Islamize not only Africa but the whole world. We need to ask ourselves some certain questions. And that questions, one of them is, why is it that just some couple of few days the person can say, okay, other people have done this, let me defend myself, then they come out and then the excuse there now, an argument now, why do you pursue your lawyer? Even if Michael Sekome was there, they will still convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It has been on there. They also want to cripple Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by giving him now a presidential pardon. In other words, presidential pardon means amnesty, go and sin no more. That is what he's going to sign. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to receive freedom, he's going to sign the documents because they have been forcing him to sign these documents. Queen Chinyes from Wike came out and said the only Igbo man he respects, living or dead, is Nnamdi Kanu. That no any amount of money that never offered to the young man, but he said no. You can imagine what will make that drunkard to come out and make this exposition. They know it that they have tried on so many times. It is not easy for Nnamdi Kanu. If not, he would have opened up and told you guys. But that is the kind of message he will pass when all these things must have passed over. Now, the whole matter has been put to rest. Those who are glamoring Nnamdi Kanu must go to jail. He must die. He must do this. He must do that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now have been sentenced. I hope you can go to anywhere, but any brewery close to you, and tell them to give you a full loaded truckload of beer so that you can celebrate. For those of you who keep lying with the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, both insecurity, they say now the Southeast will be at peace. Well, let us watch whether the Southeast will be at peace. Then if anything bad happen to the Biafra land, then we will then call the so-called Fulani government and ask them what happens. When the Simon Ekpa was taken out of this, hey, insecurity is going to stop. But the thing keep on increasing. It keep on increasing. It keep on increasing. Not until Tinubu cut the head. Listen and listen good. Some people will say now, if this insecurity stop now, hey, it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But bear this in mind and make sure every Igbo man watch this video. Make sure every Igbo man, as long as you are living, even if possible, pass this message down to the grave of the Igbos that have died. Let them also listen to this message. October precisely 13. Appeal Court discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and quashed all the whole charges. The military runs back and go and do stay of execution, which never happened. There's no any court in any world, even people from the third world or fourth world, we never tolerate that. We never to try that nonsense. but he worked in Nigeria. Now some people are bringing argument that the reason why they convict him is because he sacked his lawyers. The same lawyers who got a victory for him, and they deny him the victory. So we are living in an animal kingdom where they choose which judgment to obey. The one that favor you, no. The one that favor them, yes. That is the one they will listen. So tomorrow night, somebody will come out with an argument, and now they cannot decide what he get. Because now federal government have convicted him from a lower court. Even when a higher court set him free, you can imagine that nonsense. My happiness in all this, and I've said it before, is that the Congress that is going on in Washington DC now, one black American House of Reps, the guy is hitting them nail, head to head, about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's issue. So my advice now, please, I beg every one of us, please endeavor to make this message, let it go viral. Please, I beg you, shed your sword. Donald Trump is coming. If you do anything, what this our brother said in this video is what is going to happen. All those negotiations they are not going to the negotiation because they want to confide those people. No, they are negotiating with them because they are trying to let them know that look at the area you are going to go. If you can agree to drop your weapons, we will convert you and then put you into the military and send you down to this place. We will cause fracas there and you go and buy them and take over the land. My brother, go and mark this word. If any Igbo do anyhow, they are going to declare state of emergency in the whole of Biafra land. I clap for Fulani government of Nigeria, and I clap for Ohaneze Ndiberibe, for all the whole politicians in the southeast, both appointed, elected, and selected. I clap for now. Congratulations to all of you. When I don't try, when I do well. This one I have further exposed that Igbos are captured people. We are captured people. We are not yet free until we are free. It shows that the spirit of 1967 to 1970 to today is still working. You can as well agree with what our brother said. You see the propaganda, he will keep on flying. You see the propaganda. Once he come, hey, Igbos are the one who is selling this narrative, and the BBC shoot that shot. They are the one that is our problem. UK is our problem, but they are not the one holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let's forget about that. Hey, and the documents, when it get to the hands of people, it was 2021. They didn't act the thing well. If they act the thing well, they would have edited it and said, backdate it and make it to be 2019 or 2020, or maybe make it before Trump's designation. You understand me? But they didn't do the work well. Now you are telling me that IPOB and Biafran and IPOB secessionists and lobbyists are the ones who reported to Trump. But 2018, we all know when Trump said, or rather, he was talking to the dead Muhammad Buhari, whether the one dead or the one alive, to stop the killings of Christians in Nigeria, stop the terrorism in Nigeria. The guy did not listen. 2020, 2 years down the line, there's no any changes. And then he labeled Nigeria CPC, country of particular concern. Why the documents they are flying carries 2021? My brother, besides jailing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, there will be another provocation, and I want Igbos to get the brain. Out when kind memos, Amapo Street. They don't know. Now we need to follow them with diplomacy, knowing fully well that a higher authority is coming. This is a candid advice that I can give to myself and everyone out there. Please, let us just calm down and wait and see what is going to happen. After the hearing, then the hammer will strike. After the hearing, right, then the real deal will don't sit in place. If we try anything funny now, they are going to start the war even before Donald Trump come. They will have invaded our village, buy a lot of people, rape our women to make sure that they keep on multiply their bandit blood. The people that is going to come there to kill our people, it's not going to be Yoruba. It's not going to be Hausa. Neither are they going to send Igbo. Maybe even if they like, they can send Igbo as commanding officer to command them. Or rather, a Fulani as a commanding officer. But the truth there is, they are going to make sure that all the whole bandits in the whole north will be converted into Nigerian military and send them down there. Tinubu have no control of what is happening. So if anybody keep telling you that Tinubu can do anything, Tinubu cannot do any pakam. He cannot do it. Any day he tries it, his life will be at stake. And his re-election will also be at stake. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dodged to sign these documents. It is obvious that he must surely sign these documents. But that's not the end of the world. More gallant men are out there. We have a woman of virtue, a woman who can carry the message along. And thank God, she is living in the country that is going to support us with their full chest. Let us dissect the comment sections and then we'll round up. There's no much time. Peter Obi, civil engineer, said it was a trigger to make the East boil so as to quench Trump's designation threat. Always open. It was an attempt to rewrite NSA's history. Simon Ekpa and Asare Dokubo says were heaped on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was an attempt to kill the Biafra struggle. It was a wicked judgment. I didn't believe on this one. You are calling Simon Ekpa. But let's put it that way. AK Mwofia said, I can now sleep in peace. I want to buy my Yoruba neighbor this night for supporting injustice, but I will keep calm. Dennis Nnalu said, Chukwu Goziegi, that's all I can say for now. Why must we be made sacrificial lamb for everything in Nigeria? A country where governments are negotiating with armed terrorists, armed to the teeth, but sentence a man to life in prison for a mere broadcast. Shame on all Igbo politicians. Raphael said, no wonder they ran away yesterday in Owerri because they thought Igbos will retaliate. You see that running that yesterday? That was when I began to realize, even when I have already said a lot of things, but I will begin to realize that there is a court case coming on 20 and they are running away in their motorbike, in their numbers on 19th. That was when I know there's going to be a danger. There's going to be a danger. All of them, their leaders tell them to run away. That Igbos are going to retaliate. They are going to start to kill them. So that when they send their terrorist military, they will then see only Igbos and begin to massacre them in numbers. It is quite clear now. Okay. One Emeka Chimamanda said, Biko Fatosa Ozia Kuro Ndi Nona East Nte. We need wisdom and direction, not war or demonstration. Let them remain peaceful and calm. The world is now watching the injustice going on in Nigeria. You people in diaspora is assuring, but don't disappoint your people. It is well. First boss say, Ndibo, learn to play the politics of stooping to conquer. Disguise your hand and play your card. When the time is right, everything is not by gragra. Don't be too loud. Stay calm and observe. Your enemies will destroy themselves. It is not Nigeria. Laugh out loud. Nah, chill. The oracle said, my heart is heavy. For how long shall we wait? We have been disgraced and stamped upon. Shame just they wear me clothes. I am getting tired of it for real. It's better to die fighting than not fight at all. Anyway, my good people, now here we go take back breaky. More of these videos is coming your way. Just have a nice day. As you are watching, please kindly subscribe. Follow us on all our social media handles. Is it Facebook, TikTok? In fact, anywhere you see us, follow us like your village people. And my promise and prayer is that your village people will leave you alone so that you will prosper. I didn't say you are holding you. It's just a figure of speech. So, please help me to share this video. Let us be as calm as ice water. So that these people is going to eat their own self. That in their plan, that their evil hand is going to enter their mouth. And it's going to happen very soon. It's not going to take too long.